Shepherd Bushiri, of the Enlightened Christian Gathering, is fighting very hard to get his luxury jet back. The aircraft was preserved earlier this year, as prosecuting authorities claimed it was bought with the proceeds of crime. The Office of the National Director of Public Prosecutions Authority of South Africa are doing their best to ensure that Bushiri forfeits the luxury jet. However, Bushiri is not prepared to see that happened. In a lengthy affidavit presented before the Gauteng High Court in Pretoria, Bushiri explained in detail that the jet was ultimately bought with legitimate proceeds. He is blaming a conspiracy and vendetta by some people against him due to his popularity. He said this was one of the reasons why charges of fraud and money laundering had been brought against him and his wife, Mary Bushiri. The prosecution authority claimed that the aircraft was the proceeds of unlawful activities and was instrumental in the alleged crimes allegedly committed by the Bushiris. The Bushiris were arrested by the Hawks for fraud, money laundering and other related charges, and their trial is still to get underway in the Specialized Commercial Crimes Court in Pretoria. A few days after their release on bail in February, his company, Shepherd Bushiri Investments, was served with the preservation order for the jet. Shepherd Bushiri is the founder of the Enlightened Christian Gathering Church, which has several branches across the world. While the National Prosecuting Authority claimed that the Bushiris flouted exchange control regulations relating to some 16 million rand worth of foreign currency when he bought the jet, the Bushiris denied this. Shepherd Bushiri said there was nothing illegal in his purchase of the 1984 Gulfstream, which was hangared at Nigeria International Airport. According to him, he once mentioned that he was tired of all the traveling between his congregations, here and outside the country's borders. He explained that his church had more than 300 branches in over 19 countries, and 90 branches in South Africa. He presented several sermons a week, attended by thousands of people, who made financial contributions to the church. He further explained that they received a lot of donations from outside parties, and that several people also insisted on giving him gifts for his services. He said he was having a conversation with one of his pastors in 2016 on his travels, and that it would be easier if he had an aircraft. They found one, which was going for $1,250,000, equivalent to about 17 million rand. Bushiri said the jet was bought, and the amount involved was paid in 3 installments, with legitimate funds. In blaming his problems on a conspiracy theory against him, he said he became so popular in 2015 that it created animosity among certain local pastors. Furthermore, he explained that there were several attempts on his life and that of his family, adding that his car once exploded after he got out of it in the Sheraton Hotel's parking. These are the words of Shepherd Bushiri. They conspired against me in an endeavor to ruin my reputation. Certain members of the church were used to plot against me and provide false information. Bushiri said he was even asked to pay a 10 million rand bribe by a certain police captain in order to avoid facing problems from the authorities. He said he refused to pay the bribe, and that was the genesis of his persecution by the authorities. Meanwhile, the prosecuting authority has indicated that it had enough evidence to believe that the aircraft was the proceeds of unlawful activities, or the instrument of an offense. In spite of all these, it has been revealed that the application for the forfeiture of the luxury jet was not ready to go ahead at this stage, and was removed from the roll. Please check in the description box below for the links to the sources of this report. Thanks for watching. Please comment, like, share and subscribe.